Hi there, thank you for clicking into this video to watch it. My name is Zinny, but of course you can call me Zinny if this is your first time of stopping by this YouTube channel. You are definitely welcome, okay? What is the talking stage and what does it involve, or what does it entail, and how does it usually or always end? Okay, you guys, that is what we're talking about today. So you guys, let's head straight into the video. So first of all, this talking stage I think was actually invented or highlighted by this Gen Z generation, because honestly, growing up there was nothing like talking stage, if I am correct, okay? You know, if you were born in the 90s or in the 80s or in the year 2000s, okay, you know that there was really nothing like talking stage. It's just recently we started hearing of and we're in the talking stage, or we're in the talking stage. In fact, I recently saw a movie called, I think, Talking Stage. I'm going to try to get, okay, a thumbnail of that video, and I'm going to leave it here for you to see. And that movie just explains what talking stage is, and you know how so many people get engrossed easily because you know they have high expectations when they are meeting somebody for the first time. So as a result of that, you let down your guard, whether as a man or as a woman. Meanwhile, the other person is still just getting to know you. Yeah, so talking stage is that time where you are getting to know somebody who you just met for the first time. Meanwhile, in this digital age, it is also possible that you're not meeting the person for the first time, because these days people meet on social media. You know how you always have conversations with people online, on Twitter, on Instagram, in the comment section. So maybe there's this particular person whom you've always been having conversations with, okay? You reply to comments of other people's posts on social media, or heck, the person just saw a particular comment that you put up, or you saw a comment that that person put up and you really liked it, you really appreciated it, and you wanted to get to know this person better. So that is where talking stage comes in, okay? That is it, like the getting to know you better, to know if you deserve to be my boyfriend or my girlfriend, before we now graduate into being, you know, lovers, and then maybe fiancés, and then maybe getting married. Okay, so this is officially the foundation level of every relationship. Okay, now the first part of the talking stage is the constant texting. Yes, I mean that time when he sends you a DM and you people are always chatting, or he asks you for your WhatsApp, you know, number, or your Facebook Messenger and other platforms like that. And then you people begin to gist and talk, hey, how are you? How are you doing? Sometimes when there are conversations on social media, you people now gist about it, okay? And you know, you're happy, you know, this person, you're like, I like the way this person thinks, so this person, the person has something upstairs, or this person is funny, has a very nice sense of humor, this person is witty, or this person talks trash sometimes, even if we never say that to the person. Okay, so that stage is always the stage where everybody is just, you know, basically talking, getting to know each other. You ask yourself questions, you know, about yourselves, your places of work, areas of interest, hobbies, and all of that good stuff. And then you now graduate into the second stage, which is the first time that you eventually have a phone call or a video call with this person. And then, you know, the tension already has been built from that stage of constant texting, constant chatting. You can't wait to see this person. Maybe the only thing you've been able to see is this person's profile picture, if they have any on their display profile, if they have, you know, pictures in their social media pages. You know, you look at them, what they look like, whether they are tall or short, they are fair or dark, you like the structure of their nose or other features of their face or their body. So you're eager to want to, you know, talk to this person, to hear their voice, to know what they sound like. So if people begin to, you know, have this first phone call, you know that type of phone call where you are just patrolling from hanging on the wall to lying on the floor to sitting on the toilet bowl to eating to even turning upside down with your legs to the roof, and all this while you are having a video call or a voice call with this person. Now, sometimes these voice calls can linger for weeks, just like the constant texting. You can be texting for weeks, sometimes even months, heck. When you finally decided to, you know, call, depending on how exciting you find this person or your conversations have been going with this person, you now decide to, you know, hear their voice. And then now your phone conversations can now go on for a while. Maybe that's the period where you now get to align their voice, actually hearing them speak about those things that you people have been texting about. And then it also graduates to that moment where you now begin to get obsessed, like, oh my gosh, whenever you finish ending the call and you know you're doing something else, you're watching a movie, you're cooking, you're cleaning, you're, out with the girls or out with the guys, you can hear this person's voice in your head. In some cases, guys begin to have wet dreams, or in some other cases, you begin to get so obsessed that you think about him all the time. You think about, the conversations you've had. You imagine what it would be like being around them. Heck, sometimes you begin to imagine what that person's lips is going to feel like when you kiss them, when you're close to them, if there's going to be a chemistry, if this chemistry that you are feeling through these phone conversations and the video calls is going to extend, to when you see him, maybe it's going to tickle your fancy and you know that, oh my gosh, I'm sexually attracted to this person. Okay, that is the point or the stage where you get obsessed. And then before you now know it, you now graduate to stage 4, which is now the stage where you are planning your future together. Like I said, you begin to imagine, you kissing him or kissing her, what it feels like to have this person as your partner, what your kids are going to look like if this person becomes the father or the mother of your kids. Okay, how you're going to spend holidays or spend Christmas, how you're going to, decorate your home. You imagine yourself walking out of the bedroom and saying, hey baby, welcome home, how was work today? Or you imagine yourself coming back home with, bouquets of flower to appreciate your beautiful wife. You begin to fantasize a whole lot of things that do not exist, and then before you know it, you ghost each other, or one person ghosts the other person, and then before you know it, the whole fantasizing, the whole lust, the whole desires and everything wears down, and then he ends up ghosting. And sometimes this ghosting always starts with, from the constant texting stage, you people were always, chatting every 3-4 hours. He called like 2-3 times a day, but all of a sudden he calls once a day. Even when they call once a day, that thing, the way they would, talk is not the way they talk. They no longer sound as excited, okay, because Sifin is not entering inside. You get what I mean? They're no longer that excited anymore to hear from you as they used to be. And then maybe, you send a text message that they will usually reply as soon as they see it. But it's past 24 hours, past 72 hours, past, a week, and they've not responded to your chats, they've not returned your calls. And sometimes when you send the messages on WhatsApp, you see that they've read it, though, but they will not reply. And the bad ones that are professionals in this ghosting, before they start ghosting you, they'll turn off read receipts on their WhatsApp, so that even if you send a message, you cannot tell if they've read it or not. But trust me, if you are a phone user, a smartphone user, even when read receipt is turned off, when the person has seen that message, when the person has read that message that you send. And that is why I like sending people messages on WhatsApp. Okay, you guys, this is the ghosting stage, and this is the final stage. It just simply means that what if I go long? Okay. I wish I can interpret them. I don't know how to interpret it in English for you people. Like, what he won't go long. He has go away. The bed flew away. Okay, that is the end of that talking stage. Most of the times, the reason why people end up ghosting somebody is because maybe they eventually discover that what they really thought was what they wanted. Sometimes when some other persons are lucky, they actually eventually get a first date from the talking stage, but most of the time the ghosting now starts immediately after the first date, maybe because of their expectations. Remember, I said in the beginning that the problem with talking stage is that you step into it and you have so much high expectations of somebody you've not met, somebody you've not spoken to on the phone, somebody that you do not even know where he comes from Adam. If it is even a robot or a catfish account that is talking to you, you know absolutely nothing about this person, but you already have these expectations of what you want the person to be, what you assume the person is going to be. You presume that this person is going to be what the person is going to do, or it should be capable of doing, how this person should satisfy you or should meet your needs. Most of the times, you don't even think of what you can offer that person. Okay, it always comes from a position of selfishness. In talking stage, you're always waiting to see what the person is going to do for you, what is going to do. Okay, what is next step? Is he going to come? Is he going to do this? Is he going to do that? And eventually, when you all meet, your first date, and it doesn't go as planned, the next thing that you see is what? Ghosting. The person disappears and doesn't want to have anything to do with you anymore. Or maybe sometimes, let me tell you, most of the times, because girls get carried away by talking stage, by the time the guy realizes that, this girl is getting invested in this, and I just want to come here and just have fun as adults, matured adults, and just while away time, but the girl is looking like she's looking for a serious relationship, or she's expecting you to commit in one way or the other, and then the next thing you know, the guy just skedaddles away. All right, you guys, that is the talking stage. How many talking stages have you had this year so far that you're watching this video? Let me know in the comment section below. If I can think, I've probably had up to, let me see. You guys, I cannot count how many talking stages I've had, but all of them have ended in ghosting. Okay, we didn't even end up going for first dates, even if most of the times I was the one who jinxed it. Okay, see, God of the singles, you're gonna have to do something about this baby girl, because I am tired of talking stages. Who else is tired of talking stages like me? Who else? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section about the talking stage. Do you think it is worth it? Do you think it should even be a thing in relationship these days, even if it is already a thing? Let me know in the comment section. Like I asked, have you had any talking stages? What was your experience like? How did it end? Were you the one who ended up ghosting that person, or was it that person who ghosted you? Let me know in the comment section below, you guys. Thank you for watching this video till the end. Until I come your way next time in my next video, this is your girl Zinny signing out.